Hello and welcome once again. I'm here with another episode. The name of the program is Between the Matches. Well, I have been unable to bring the updates, but some few things I've been talking. And the last episode, I had a wonderful conversation with Mr. Lalendra. And in this episode as well, with the same connection, I have connected Mr. Lalendra in the show. So once again, Mr. Lalendra, welcome to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a brilliant conversation in our previous episode, and I'm happy and glad to be here again.
Well. So this is again another thing. We are taking a very short time here now, and it should be mentioned about the table. Well. What exciting moment has been here about if you just talk about the table. In number 1, 2, 3, we have Royals, Gorkhas, and Kings. Then after, because of last match, Avengers, they have made a huge leap into number 4. And I think for number 4, every team is going to give a huge shot. The Rhinos, Lions, they're battling a lot. So Lalendra, what's your short, view about this table?
Well, sad to see Karnali Yaks to go. Sudapashim Royals has already been selected for the playoffs, I would say. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's truly, surely.
And Birendra Kings are having a pretty good, team, and also the run rate, I would say. Yeah, pretty good run rates, and they seems like they will make up to the playoffs. Similarly, Monty Desai's Kathmandu Gorkhas, man, that team was a very silent team, They were playing, they lost a few matches in between. We were thinking like, oh, it is not working for them, kind of things. And slowly they progressed. As the tournament progressed, they made the comeback. And now they're in top 3. Like, we've never, not only top 3.
They're number 2 now.
They're number 2 now.
Yeah.
Like, these are the stuff. Like, I know they have already played 6 matches and they have only 1 match to go against Poker Avengers. And we haven't thought that Gorkhas would be, number 2 at the end of week. Before finishing their matches in the group stage. So, they're doing a brilliant job. But the question is here, who will be making up to number 4?
Yeah,
that is going to be the
$60 million question.
Yeah, exactly. It's boiling, absolutely boiling, heated. Karnali Yaks out of the conversation. Let's talk about Janakpur Bulls. If they keep playing like they played in the recent games, then they won the match in just 18th over, I guess.
Yeah, right. You are right.
And the run rate, the run rate will help them. And if they keep playing like that, they will have to play against Lumbini and Karnali. Look, Karnali will just give a whack.
Yeah, I think Karnali and Bulls, Yaks and Bulls, they will play the last match of this league.
Yeah, so they will give a whack in there. So they have to be very, very careful especially with the team which is already out of the tournament. They don't care at all. They will just play their best game. So that is the game where Janakpur has to be really careful and then give everything to win. Similarly, Lumbini Lions, Poker Avengers, especially after that last game where they scored 200 plus runs and they have the best run rate as they have the best run rate. They just straight away they climbed up to number 4.
Yeah.
Bottom of the table. That is the very strange thing. Like, people were like, oh, it takes only 1 game to be on top 4. So that's what it feels like for the people who didn't actually look
last time Chitwan Rhinos, they lost against Bolts, I think. Right? Yeah, but because of that match, Rhinos got a lot of, they got in trouble.
Yeah. So, just here in between, before we conclude into who will make up to 4, just want to give some small view about how the run rate actually works.
All right.
That's why you should be finishing the game earlier. Why you should be scoring more runs. Like we've heard, like if you finish the game, if you chase the target within 18 overs, within 17 overs, within 16 overs, or 19 or whatever it is, like less ball, then you will have better run rate. So why is that? Because it is the mathematics. Okay. So first thing. They will add the total number of runs that you have scored across the tournament. For example, if you're 120 for in 20 overs, then they will divide 120 divided by 20. The total number of overs you played or total number of ball you played will the total amount of runs you scored will be divided by that. So that's how it works. So it's important to score the big amount of runs and seize the target for a period of time. That's what we will see in these upcoming matches. I brought this on the table. Sorry, I was taking time because this is what we will see in the upcoming matches in NPL because every team, except for a few of them, every team will be struggling.
Lions,
up to.
If you check, Lions, they are also in the race. Rhinos. Chitwan Rhinos, Lumbini Lions, Janakpur Bolts, and Pokhara Avengers. Yeah, these four teams. Right. Every team has equal, chance to be in for the spot number 4.
Yeah, exactly. And for Birendra Kings, they are a really strong team.
Yeah.
If the team below them, if the teams like Pokhara, Lumbini, Janakpur Bowls, now Birendra King has to be really careful here. They are not allowed to lose any game because throughout the tournament they are one of the best teams in there, and then they cannot afford a loss in the tournament because they look so good on top of the table. Like they're on top 3 at the moment, and if they keep losing few matches and lost their momentum, it is very difficult. It will be very difficult for them. I'm not saying that Birendra King is going to be difficult for them because of these teams chasing. Because of these teams, those 4 teams we mentioned: Janakpur, Pokhara, Chitwan, and Lumbini. Because of these teams, the Birendra King will have to be really careful here.
Yeah, I think they will show really a great show because Faf is also here now, and they will be having an interesting race as well. And I think the match between Pokhara and Chitwan, maybe that might be one. What do you say? The most deciding match. Yeah, is there any match between Pokhara and Chitwan or not? I think there is one.
Yeah, I think. Pokhara will face Chitwan Rhinos on their last game.
Last game, right.
So next, they are facing King.
Yeah.
Chitwan. Kathmandu Gorkhas. So Pokhara will be facing Kathmandu Gorkhas.
And then Chitwan Rhino. Chitwan will be facing Sudar Paschim Royals this Thursday, and then the final with Pokhara. So Pokhara and Chitwan's match, wow. I think a lot of heat is here. So quite interesting. I think that should be the part of, league. A league is to be more important, right? Okay, so to win the trophy is a different thing, than after qualifying. So we'll be talking more things about those things as well. And do you have any short comment about our pitch? Because sometimes, they are not scoring high runs, even 130 or 35 is enough, they can defend that. And sometimes even they are scoring more than 200 runs. And last time we see Adam Rossington, he looked like a guy coming from different planet, every ball he was hitting, and wow, that was completely out of, boundary, really out of boundary. So what is happening? Sometimes there are more runs, sometimes less runs.
Well, this is a very tricky question, to be very honest with you, because first thing, I haven't been to the ground, so it's so difficult to understand the condition there, what exactly condition. But I would say the curator has been doing a brilliant job. They have maintained the 3 pitches. Imagine, like every tournament, every game of the tournament are being played on the same pitch for every day. Like there are 2 games in one day, and they've been using only 3 pitches, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I've seen only
Last
two
year,
there.
last year they were talking about piece number 5, 6, 7, but now I think
Yeah.
very closely the stumps are also quite close. One game is over and then another for another game like that. Maybe so. It's quite
Yeah,
tricky.
I've seen only three pitches there, so sometimes it will turn flat, of course. If you talk about Rossington, he's a hard hitter, power hitter. He uses power. He comes down the wicket to like whack away. If you have seen Mark Watt,
Yeah, same
I'm
like
not
same
wrong,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, same thing. Sometimes it's more about the skill of the batsman as well, but at the same time, it will not help to the seam bowler. Like the way it is helping to the spin bowlers, it might not help with to the seam bowler with the seam up.
Yeah.
With the pace up.
Yeah.
But they have to take the pace off. If you look at who can I give the best example? There are so many great bowlers, but
Lange. Let's talk about Marchand.
Casey is in my head.
Merchant de Lange, he's one of the from Birendra
He's
Kings.
one of the
Yeah.
fantastic bowlers. The skills, that's where you need the skills. So the fans, the young people especially, they have to understand that bowling is not only about the pace. For example, if you go to the fast bowlers, they are generating 140 kilometer per hour is the skill. No, that is not about the fast bowling. It's about the skills.
Yeah.
You bowl slower in these conditions, these pitches, like pitches, especially in our country, the Southeast Asian countries, I would say. South Asian countries, I would say. These pitches are different. The pace in your ball might not work. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
It's quite.
And you just want to give it a whack, like to an experienced batsman.
Yeah, that's
be looking beautiful.
unpredictable,
But at the same time, yeah. So pitches are quite unpredictable, but at the same time, we have to thank the curators.
All right.
They've
Okay.
been doing brilliant job because it's so hard because of the amount of matches they are playing in the same pitch. That's why it's behaving differently. So
All right.
We don't have to be scared about that.
So yeah, we have one more week of excitement, I think, and after that we will have qualifier and eliminator. A lot of things about cricket here, and let's not hope that cricket will end after NPL. That's what Paras Karka was also talking in one of his short interview. So it's a long journey. We have to make some improvement. A lot of improvement is needed, right? So Lalendra, we'll be talking more things. I think we have to end our show here. Do you have any final words for now?
Well, as the tournament progresses, we'll see a lot of cricket. It's not only about cricket, but also about the community, culture, everything in it. So enjoy the NPL, the Festival of Himalayas, and especially Birendra Chan. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, thank you a lot, and everyone. I would like to thank you once again, and more videos to come, surely, right? And for now, I'll be signing up. So, bye bye.